Hello, hello. I hope you guys are doing well. I don't even know if this is working. Yep. Alright. So today we're going to be doing a tip-toppy analysis pretty much on XRP for the week. As it has pumped. This is on the 15-minute. But I just want to show it come into this line and then we can get further out. So it pumped up and these yellow lines are pretty much just magnets. Let me move my microphone a little bit closer. So these are just magnets, these are weeklies, dailies, and blah blah blahs. Alright, so today's general idea is we can see that the daily is really tight, aka most of the time there's a big trend in volatility. Now, if there's going to be a big ass whippy on XRP, I expect it to break, get saved at this region or this region, and then return back to the upside. Why? Because it's just more profitable to buy this coin 2 cents down in this region, let's just say. Okay, if it starts to fail outside of the new weekly, then we immediately start looking for a target down to the monthly, which is at about 50 cents, you could say, so 49 cents ish. From there we will be able to see what the situation is. Okay, I'm gonna get some direction on volatility, seeing as we have hit this daily, to see if this is the bounce. Because if this doesn't break through the daily, then this is going to be a crazy dildo to the upside, and it's going to have to bum rush 79 cents, and it is a little bit of a higher high, usually one of those dirty signals that you would see in crypto, and then Uno reverso. Let's get into it. Alright, I'm going to have to give this thing an extra minute here to do its thing. So what we can see is the 21 day is obviously expanding to the upside with pumperoo signals. We'll be waiting a couple more days for the next one. Yeah, at the end of the month, everybody's lining up. So 21 days on the pump. The 7 day is actually sideways. So that's contracting volatility, and that is expansion in volatility. So that tells me there's 50-50. So we're gonna have to hunt for things on the lower term time frames. We do have a whole bunch of flashes, and they have sort of maxed out. Right, so slow bleed to the upside until stated otherwise, but with our new weekly mean just below. Price action, I do see XRP going there sometime during the week. Alright, so there is a little bit of positive drift in the markets, you could say, or expansion to the upside, depending on how you want to look at it. Come on. And then that is again 50-50 on the 5 day, hanging around in these regions. 5 day. 3 day is expansion to the upside, still holding it. It's got 17 hours left to print a new candle. So here's the problem with the 3 day, is that because there's a big stupid candle like this, it really does mess up the data, because any candle that is not the same size or bigger than this technically stops the pump. Alright, now you can get a whole bunch of candles to bleed all the way back up to 9 cents and it can dump. What you'd want to see though is if it does start slow bleed to the upside, you want to see a shit ton of positive drift coming in on all lower and higher term time frames. Why positive drift? Because the candles aren't as big, but they keep on steadily, slowly creeping up. Alright, and they can keep that posture because it's just volatility contracting, aka volatility unwinding. Okay, and it's unwinding to the upside in that case with positive drift. This will be perfect sign of positive drift coming into the market here. 24-hour closes again in line with our 3 day. So this will be an observation tomorrow morning. That'll be pretty cool. So what we have here is we have some positive drift. Now, any failures on this positive drift, come on, any failures on this positive drift would start pretty much coming from about 53 cents. Okay, I mean 73 cents. Why do I say that? Because mean reverting RO will be bearish from here, and that would just carry it back down to the mean at about 65 cents. Okay, quick, easy over there. That's on the 24-hour. Let's go to the, what this should be, 12-hour. Anyway, so 45-minute is looking like it could perch over here. I'll get to that guy. Alright, contraction, again 50-50, a whole bunch of dirtiness. Hidden bull div on the 12 hour. Hidden bull div on the 12 hour is true if it holds above that yellow line we saw at the very beginning on the 1 minute when we get there. If that holds above the yellow line, the 12 hour bull div should be able to push through. Now you're going to be wanting to look for volatility saying up, because if it's not going to be saying up, then that 12 hour is going to be hit. So what we see here is hidden bear div coming in, trying to form itself, and as we know, that yellow line is sitting right here by price action. Any closes below that yellow line on the 6 hour, we're going to look for continuation to the downside, as the bear div will have mean reverted through. Okay, now with a tight volatility range like we have today, what you'll be able to see is big dildos get printed. So it could either be a big one like this to the downside or a big one like this to the upside. Alright, currently we have some 50-50 moving into negative drift on a 3 hour, but it's right here at the mean, so it is technically easy to flick, as these are small. Yes, this big candle just messes up my fucking data, sorry for the language. Contraction positive correlated, now it's just gonna get killed. It was 50-50, now it's just moved itself, it's bumped itself into a dump. Alright, there is a little bit of bull divs here, but we're gonna have to wait for this 3 hour to close or see how strong our 90 minute is. Now, once we've done all of this on XRP, we'll be able to do it with all the other coins. Okay, so we have contraction was positively correlated, sort of losing its negative drift here in the 90 minute as it starts to try and hold above this daily mean. Be perfect example why, and of why negative drift will be cancelled. Now, this is starting to get a little bit hectic because there's no continuation, and this thing does like to move quite quickly. So we're getting trapped in this mean. There we go. Any breaks outside yellow, so I'm just going to say any closes outside 74 cents 40, going to make it very hard for the bears to claim control for the day, which would push this thing quickly into 72 cents. And what have we got here? I reckon this is just some dirty bullshit that's happening. What's our volatility over here? That's fine. 90 minutes, 45 minutes. I need my volatility signature. The thumbnail you clicked on was up here. Sorry. There you go. What have we got? Expansion to downside, 50-50. Not too many clean signals. 15 minutes. Gonna maybe have to take that target off if this doesn't change color. If that candle doesn't change color from yellow, then it could look for continuation from here, and I'll put on the 5-day cones. Okay, so that's contraction, that's positive drift. Alright, whole bunch of 15-minute cones, nothing as of yet, just dirty action. So now I'm gonna set up Laplace distribution, 5-day cone. Alright, so we have to put these colors on. And which one was it? None of these. All the way at the back down here. Sorry, I want to do it on XRP USDT perps. So if you're watching this live stream, guys, I'll be showing you an example of what I talk about here. Okay, so sorry, I'm gonna have to use that one. And what I'll be using USDT. I'll be using perps to set up my cones, but not today. There we go. So I think that was our first flash of all the 5 minutes of all the 5 days. Okay, so how the strategy works that you're going to see next is this green doesn't mean buy, it just means buy volatility. Technically, it's going to be printing big dildos shortly. Alright, so when they all line up, sometimes there's a little bit of skew in some of them, but when they all line up, then I know that there's perfect symmetry in the market. Okay, and when they all line up, they usually form a doji. Okay, and when they form a doji, the variance that is projected off of it has either a very small positive drift. Let's try 100. Either a very small positive drift if it's a doji, or very small negative drift if it's a doji. Why is that? Because it's a small candle body that is being measured. Okay, and if you know this, right, what you'll be able to see in the data sets is timing of when the negative drift or the positive drift takes full effect. So I'm just guessing around here, 65. I should have these numbers dialed in my head. I don't know why this one I can't remember. But okay, come on, man, hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Go. There we go. Let's get it. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to make this big screen, maybe. And then we do a bar replay so that you can see what's going on here. Right. Now, the general idea with this thing, let me drag it this way. The general idea with this thing is if it closes above the pink, it wants to go to the blue that's above it. If it closes below the pink, then it wants to go down to the next pink over here, right? Then this little blue range is like a tight range to look for continuation targets out of. And we get the big pumperino now, I think. Those blue boxes are this last time volatility touched here, printed 0. And there you go. So this is where we're at. Now, any closes above this line, still bullish. Any closes below this line, bearish. That's at 68 cents. Okay, we're going to go back to our 15 minute. There we go. 68 cents, so that's 72. Looks like the bottom side of this target pretty much is what's going to be holding up the 5-day cone. Okay, there's 56 down here at pink. There is 69 cents over here, and you only look for continuation from 82 cents onwards. Cool, we'll go back here and then we'll show you what's going to stop us. 79 cents over here, and then there's another little wiki up into 83 cents if it does have the legs behind it. And what else can we do? I need to throw up a 6 hour. Do I have a 6 hour time frame on here? I do. 6 hour cone. Have we printed a new one? Indeed. Alright, so any failures below that daily is going to bring us back down into this region. The 6 hour Laplace distribution cone will not be able to reach out and touch price action right now. So we're just going to be floating in between this range until stated otherwise. Alright, and now any closes above 83 cents on XRP, you can look for continuation to $1.20. Oh my gosh, $2. Let's get extra ridiculous. Oh my gosh, $3.60. Right? It's just the rules of the cone, guys. If it closes above this pink, it wants to go for that blue. If it closes below this blue, then it wants to come back to this pink. If it closes below this pink, it wants to come to this pink. If it closes above this pink, it goes back to this pink. If it closes below this pink, it goes to this blue at 12 cents. Alright? What am I going to do next? I think I should do some bit shit. Actually, no. I wanna. There we go. We just keep on hammering this daily. So when she does fail, there's a lot of strong negative drift actually keeping this thing from trying to rip out of here. But the general idea is if it starts failing below that, sell this XRP. Today we will see 68 cents. If it fails below this line, not 68 cents, 72 cents. So it's a little bit of a move. Weekend was way more volatile. Okay, let's get to BTC USDT and see what the situation is. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, there. Sorry for that. If you guys have any questions about what you're seeing here or whatever it is, please do ask in the comment section, as I will be able to give you an answer when I can see it. There, come on. So I've been smashing XRP in quite a lot lately. My brain just keeps on going to. And then I think we're going to do maybe Solana after this. What do I want? I want dirty little XRP contraction. If it holds above that line, continuation up. This is just a signal processing line, so it is quite hard to get. holds above this line, continuation up, holds below that line, back down to weekly. The weekly will be touched, be it today, this week, or next month. It will be touched. BTC, USDT, P. BTC, USDT, P. Okay. Okay. Now, what is the BitShit doing? Let's turn those off. Same thing with BitShit. Let's see who's more bullish. BitShit or XRP. Right. Bitcoin is more bullish this week than XRP. Why? Because daily is below the weekly. Alright? So there's a natural upwards target for BitShit to get to 30,650. More than likely shortly. The same way that I believe XRP will be falling. So imagine that XRP would do that down to its dotted lines. BTC would be doing that. So what we'd look into is the XRP BTC pairs and see if there's going to be a divergence between them. I might just do that now. I'll just throw up duplicate. So now that we can see that there is a market inefficiency for XRP, is the same. Okay, so this market inefficiency that we see here with the dotted lines above versus below is when XRP had its weekly above, Bitcoin had its weekly below. Boom, huge disparity, obviously good news behind it, and it pumps. Okay, so here's again BTC here. Oh, XRP BTC gonna get hammered down to 2,300-ish, around about 2,323, and she's just gonna negative drift, positively correlated, ain't going to run. Soz. If you like Satoshis, I don't know, you know, put some on an NFT for cheap. Well, this is about 100% cheaper right now to do so. Okay, let's get back to it. So general observation is we can see daily mean over here, weekly mean above. Now, if the whole crypto market is weak, then there's cushion for the pushing for the shitcoin like XRP, because its weekly mean is lower than here. Then we know, okay, boom, wait for the shitcoins to hit their weekly means. Then we'll know that Bitcoin is having a reversal. Another thing, if let's just say XRP starts falling below its yellow line, whilst this coin here, Bitcoin, pumps, then we know that this is sort of a decoupling, and that will confirm the XRP BTC pairing getting hammered. Okay, easy, quick sticks. Let's get into this volatility analysis. There's nothing here on that one. I need a BTC USDT Poloniex. Okay, so what can we see here? We can see actually it's in sneaky dump mode. BitShit's in sneaky dump mode on the higher term time frames. So any how do I put this? Maybe 90 minutes. Majority of 90-minute time frames should technically be setting in lower highs. So sure, she can pump, but she ain't gonna pretty much be breaking the previous 90-minute high. Okay, why do I say this? This is because there's contraction in volatility was positively correlated, aka negative drift, and this is expansion in volatility whilst negatively correlated. That's about 30% bear power, and this is about 50% bear power. Okay, add them up and you'll get your number that 80% of people currently bearish on the 21-day. Contraction was positively correlated. That matches up with our signal. So this might be a tippy top for BitShit over here. Obviously she is looking so posed for a lovely squeeze to the upside. Now we'll be able to throw on some Laplace distribution cones, don't you worry, to make sure that we can get these levels. Contraction was positively correlated. Means. This does look like the time that I have to set up a cone. I would prefer to do so. There's nothing here, but where's my lines? I thought I had a line. Okay, I'll have to set up the cone. Oh, this is secret over here. Founder. Only for the founder's eyes. Willies. Okay. There we go. Booyakasha, booyakasha. Booyakasha, booyakasha. Not a hurry. Why is this thing doing funny things? Booyakasha, booyakasha. Booyakasha. Nobody else. Okay, so the last time BitShit printed zero volatility was March 26, 2022. So when a lot of people's dreams, I suppose, ended. Should have bought that Lambo when the money was there, innit? Alright. Alright. Whee! Whee! See those secret numbers? Get some of those secret numbers. You need the secret coders as well. Okay, so now we take this or that off, and then we just show you what's cutting. Alright? Any hidden bull devs will be coming from this region here. 29,528. Maybe another one up. 29,589. Okay, that's where your hidden bull devs come from. If it does hold true, any closes above here, well, this should hold true. Any closes above here, you look for continuation up into, let's say, 35,600. Okay, easy peasy lemon squeezy. If BitShit really wants to respect the laws of volatility, she should be getting to 60k or 77k. Okay, 59 over here, 60k is, as you can see, below our previous highs, and the rule is any closes below the pink line, we want to come visit this blue line. All right, so make it snappy, Bitcoin. If you're here to wreck people, you must wreck people. And there's a target for 76, 77. Obviously these are growing targets, but now we're starting to break out from previous highs. Okay, but for now, the general market, even if it was to pump from here, is technically going to get hammered at 60 grand, which would be pretty nice. And then you send it all the way back down to this blue line. I do truly believe that from 30k to 15k is going to be one of the most profitable times for Bitcoin traders, because these are manageable numbers for the normal person who doesn't do Bitcoin. They can comprehend $15,000 and $30,000. To them, that's a lot of money, and it doubled quick. So there's a lot of liquidity here to bring in retail. If it was to pump from here to here without a use case, without any big retail behind it, don't ever expect people to be buying Berkshire Hathaway shares at $250,000. Sorry for the language, but if you honestly think you run this show, you would be hammering everyone out here, because Bitcoins are cheaper, your mistakes are cheaper. So it's all here, dude. Anyway, so this is a long-term observation I've had. Obviously, it's easy to have when the markets are turning around, but we've called these targets out for a very long time. Okay, so that's Bitcoin's 7-day Laplace distribution cone. Now, any dumperoo signature is trying to get it back into close below 29,511. All right, what can we see here? Contraction, positive. That's not good. All right, that's the 5-day. You should be off because that was XRP cone. All right, there, boom. What's that? Contraction was positively correlated, is what's keeping this returns oscillator from actually hammering through. So I'm just saying, for the alpha traders that may be watching this, you could be using the RO, wondering why is this thing, when it gets to the mean, it's the most powerful, but it doesn't follow through. That's just because the returns are going against volatility. So when that happens, you know that it's going to be hidden bull divs. Okay, contraction. There is oh shit, 3-day just about to get cranked. Okay, contraction positively correlated. That is technically dumperoo signaroo. Okay, but the next print is going to be very deadly, as that is when volatility would have had to have expand, okay, because 2 days, 3 days, so you're telling me volatility is at zero for 9 days in a row. Okay, well, that doesn't bring me a lot of confidence. But so you just know that in 17 hours, you either got a really good trade, or you got hammered. Okay, simple. Alright, so we're going to have contraction, positive correlated, just on 24-hour keeping returns up. Wow. Okay, so there's a little zone of liquidity here, building at $30,735. General trend is starting to say to the downside. This party's over, boys. This party is over for now. If it starts to close, when it starts to close below this orange line, I do look for a dump Peru. Given that there is this VRE up here, okay, this is the weekly one over here at the mean. It's our weekly one. Yes, we can pull into that 34 and then have the opportunity to push up to 30,715. But there's still a monthly down here at 28,911. Okay, we have a mean printing in here. This is just a wick range to me if we get there. Alright, these are big numbers, I know, guys, but it's just the math. So now we're going to drop onto the 12-hour to see if BitShit has the ability to keep above its daily, because if it does, then it's going to try hammer itself out of the reverse wave trend to the upside. Alright, contraction positively correlated, sort of 50-50 here. Got another 4 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours pretty much to T until we close. Doom 50-50 for now, but that is technically still a dump signature, but it's going to be easier to flip. What is that 6 hours saying? Wow, why are these things loading up with all this stuff on? Contraction. I want to throw a stone at that goat. Fuck. Contraction. That's 50-50. 6 hours. Yeah, so dirty. They just stealing your money, guys. Look at these wicks. This is just take my money, please, because I'm panicking too late. Alright. There we go. Contraction, positive correlated. It's only time frame that's keeping this up. Contraction. So 3 hours. She's going to print in 2 hours time, and it's not going to be good for Bitcoin. If this thing doesn't have any pumperoo signatures on these lower term time frames, it's going to take a lot of legs. You're going to have to start closing above all three of these previous wicks. $30,355. You need to close a candle body above it. Then the data will correct on the higher term time frames. So people can get hurt quite quickly here. But if you close a candle above those wicks, you can expect, we'll just call it here the daily, you close above one whole candle, whole boy, full cream, above 30,303. Should be gravy. It's just looking for mean reversion to upside, and just that big candle body will help turn the data set around, because it's a little candle. It's a little candle. This is a tiny candle. This would be a big candle. All right. These goats, they complain. You give them bananas one day, they complain you don't give them every day. Alright. Contraction positively correlated is negative drift. Not looking so good here. Quite hard to read. What's that? This is now a sneaky pumperoo signature. Okay, so this holds true above reverse wave trend over here. If it gets and holds above this liquidity at 302.74, you can look for a decent rip to the upside. This is a sneaky volatility signature that's coming in. It will fail. The pump is off as soon as it closes below 32.50. Then she wants to start pushing to the other side. But what this is expansion in volatility saying pump. This is contraction in volatility whilst saying positive drift. Okay, so those are the two rules. There's 4 rules of volatility, and you just got 2 of them that are on the opposite sides of each other, but both say pump. Let's see if we can throw up a Laplace distribution cone here in the 15 minute so that we can actually investigado. who's doing what, where we can maybe get some intraday ranges out here for you guys if you are watching. Okay, so we have this 15 minutes. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. All right, and then we can measure with this tool. Bing, bong, 71 bars. Bing bong. Boyakasha, boyakasha. Boyakasha, boyakasha. Boyakasha, boyakasha. Okay. Beautiful. Is my drift on? Is my drift on? Yeah. Hi. Hey. Okay, Drifter Reno is on. Let's go to the party. Okay, any closes below this orange line, pick a color to the downside. $29.99, $30,088, $30,022. Then any closes above 30,322. Pick any one of these colors. 33.55, 30K 482, 30K 580. So we have that 580 target already inbuilt, as we've pretty much called out previously. But Bitcoin has a negative skew. The mean on the 15-minute, the mean is saying that it is technically skewed to the upside, but as the data set starts to enter these blue ones, it gets harder and harder and harder and harder and harder for it to break out of it. Okay, because that is the negative skew. Why do I say it's negative skew? Because this blue line is supposed to be above the orange line. Okay, and if we zoom in here, you will see that once it did, and that this was the only time here in this example of how to use this shit, this is the only time here that it had true positive skew. Alright, and now not so good. Now the negative skew and variance within the positive skew of the data set, I'm going to tell you 50-50. Alright, not 50-50, there's way better ways to get it done, but anyway, pink 30,222. Any closes below there, look for serious continuation to the downside. Any closes above 30,352, I look for serious continuation to the upside. Anything inside here is just making noise, like that bird that you can more than likely hear. Anything inside here is just making noise, looking for it to eventually break out and pivot. Okay, what have we got? We've got some pivots up here. If it does want to run above the pink, boom, 30,433. Okay, then what have we got here? If it does want to run outside of this daily over here, boom, more than likely one of these guys, 30,028. Okay, it's quick sticks, lemon squeezy. Now we want to go just have a look. You see here, XRP bouncing off, getting completely turning that 45-minute around. For now, contraction, that's positive drift. That's bit shit getting weaker to XRP. Not good, guys. What's happening today on a Monday? Have we got no targets? Does no one know what's going on? Do you have to use magical tools like this to just wait it out 12 hours? So price action will more than likely be this side. Who knows? Alright, these are the targets, guys. It's very rare that they don't get hit in the same week, but if they don't get hit in the same week, it's usually pumped against you quite hard. But just know that it's going to come down here and wreck a whole bunch of people. Because if you liked it at this price and you kept it up at this price, well, my man, there's still a magnet down here at this price. So show me again that you can keep it up here. That's all it is. You run away from it. You can look at it this way. 90% of the time it touches. So look for the 10% that it doesn't. Okay? That's cool, that's cool, that's cool. What are we going to do? I think we should do a salami. Sol USDT. P. Sol USDT. USDT. P. Sol USDT. Sorry, I should have these things like all there, but I would eventually, it's just faster for me to type in exactly what I need. Just not adding the P is I'm not used to that shit. Alright. Alright, 2 seconds. Hamilton coming through the apex, trying to load up his charts. Looking for Solana to hit the yellow lines. Does Solana have a Laplace distribution going on? Can they put in the pass? Booyakasha. Alrighty. This thing's at a few thousand units. Everyone's hanging around over here. What have we got? Solana. We've got a possibility for Solana if it closes below this Sol BTC 9,106 whatevers down to 8,701 whatevers. You will have mean reversion for the weekly. Alright, so there's a comfort target down here. Technically, if it holds above there, pretty good. Problem, we have a daily mean untouched, so this one is now becoming a very strong magnet because this one's daily mean was not touched. Alright, general idea being is comes down, can hit hammer this weekly range over here. As you can see, there's wicks, there's wickus over here, wickus dirkus, and wickus dirkus gonna say, bro, this is gonna be a little bit of a hidden bull dev opportunity here, because we know that people are trying to rush into this region, and again fail at the top side of the weekly. Guys get a good range out of here. It'll be a freaking serious move. Let's see, it'll be a couple percent. Sure, yeah, 4% move that they're gonna hammer people in, and then they can send it back down to this daily. Any closes above this daily, maybe look for another touch at 9,410. Don't wanna know, I don't know this side of things, and 9,748. Now let's go see what the USDT pairing is doing. Okay, Solana, no data here. Hidden bull dev looking for a rush, looking for a beautiful rush. Alright, expansion to the upside, $27. Not bad, fam, not bad. We're gonna have to now use the spaghettis. Oh gosh. Alright, there's one spaghetti like a magnet. If one line doesn't have it, the next one will. Exactly. Okay, so general idea. Any closes above this reverse wave trend at 27, pretty much this exact price. Actually, it'll be a bit less. Let me be more specific. 27,420. Any closes above 27,420, we'll look for continuation to the upside. Hopefully a slow bleed, as I'm hoping that I can also recoup some losses here. At $40, looking like a place of interest. It hasn't really ever hit that target on the way down yet. No, it has. Okay, so she is in the book at $40. What do we got? Contraction was, oh, dirty 7-day. Naughty Solana. You ain't gonna fucking short this bitch. Sorry for that. Contraction positively correlated 7-day. Now, any shorts on the low term time frames, they're gonna get hammered. The 7-day is matching up with our 21-day mean reversion. Solana's gonna get maybe seriously pumperoo. Okay, this is looking quite strong in comparison to my favorite shitcoin XRP. Now what's this contraction? Yo, dirty boy. Contraction, negatively correlated, positive drift on the 5-day. How long till that prints? 2 days. Good, still enough time to keep this thing above here. That's gravy. So you're getting some good readings here. Now we have, ooh, dirty guy on the 3 days. So 3 days, all right. 3 days capping this party, guys. Wait for that 3 day. So the 3 day is saying that it's technically a dump. Okay, now you just heard me getting quite excited to the upside. And what is that? This is just telling me that technically it's a dump. But because the 7-day, the 5-day, those guys are saying serious positive drift. This guy closes in 16 hours. We know that our 5-day positive drift should cover us until the next 3-day print. So 2 days of the next 3-day print should still be under positive drift. Now, if that observation is true, then we will see this return oscillator hold above. Let me get some math just to be some preciseness. We'll see that return oscillator hold above $26.525. Okay, closes half this candle down. Oh, where's my reverse wave tendies? Come on, reverse wave tendies. Oh, okay, so there might be a little bit of a pullback into $24 when this starts to get a bit shitty. All right, any closes below $26, we'll look for $26.50. We'll look for a pullback into, just call it $24 on the money. Right, any failure at $24, we're going to look for liquidity back at $20. I'm quite interested in the Solana coin. I want to go see what it has to say on this, on the slower time frames, lower time frames. A very tune. Get off, man. Get off. Okay, now expansion to the upside, positive. Oh, dirty. Any closes below, bring forward. Any closes below that orange line, which we cannot see for some reason. There's our dot at 27.50. I'll look for continuation down, but technically any closes above 27.50. This return oscillator, the daily, doesn't get bearish, right? Because volatility is saying you ain't getting bearish. And if that is true, we'll be looking for hidden bull divs and shit. Booyakasha on the 12-hour. Thank you, baby. This is going to be some serious signal processing coming in. Whew. Okay, contraction positively correlated. That's sort of having the dumperoo, but what we'll be looking for is, yes, if it gets lower and lower, does it start to lose correlation? Because if it starts to lose correlation, then it's dumbing itself into a pump, which triggers the 12-hour return oscillator to cross, and then you got another dildo to freaking take people's ransom money. All right, there you go. What do we got here? We got contraction positively correlated, expansion to the downside. All right, 6 hour, oish. There's just a point of control coming in at this price. Come on, get away. All right, that is contraction, expansion to the downside is a dumperoo on the 6 hour. Return oscillators in these higher term time frames are stopping this volatility from being true, hence why it's losing correlation, entropy to the expansion phase. All right. 50-50, hold above the mean. 3 hour, not so much of a good data set here. What can we see? All these 3 hours are just ugly looking, man. There we go. Yeah, I'm thinking this party is up, man. You need some serious money to vindictively pump this thing. I'm not saying it can't pump without the math, but let's let nature do its thing, right? Okay, cool. There's Solana 27. That's not a big move, to be honest, after what's happening here. It's about 60 cents a whole XRP. What I mean, down to your weekly mean. Hold above your weekly mean. You can look for continuation up. Now, what do we want to see? We want to see this target get hit now, like right now, this very second. Okay, because when it gets hit early in the week, and we've just shuffled through these time frames, the 5-day, the 3-day, the 7-day, and these time frames are all printing Wednesday, Thursday. All right, sorry. What we can see is if we hammer this set now and you put in a wick and those things are still positive, well, then you still have so much more time for that positive drift in the market to play out. So the quicker this Solana gets down to the weekly, the sooner it will have the ability to pretty much get right back up here and demolish everyone to the upside. Okay, now if it starts to fail this weekly, I'm gonna suggest it's turn the higher term time frame signals around. So we'll say the 3-day and the 5-day. They will get into a dumperoo or negative drift posture. But when it comes in and hammers these things and gets back up into this reverse wave trend, it's going to be checking if it still has positive drift. And if it does still have positive drift, soz bez, this is going to get quite hectic. Okay, it's going to be a very dirty little play. It might even try set a little lower low, so that everyone who goes, as you can see, higher, didn't set, everyone's getting hammered here if you use TA. You just wait for the lines. Okay, go yellow line, cool. Can go near green line, cool. Alright. Weekly mean, that's your target. Pucker up. Okay, pucker up. Now, that will be in the week. For today, any closes above, you will be looking for continuation and close above 27,500. Continuate 28,600. What do we got here? This is when you throw up a PB cone for the 15 minutes. Bingo boongo. We gotcha. Now, there we go. I'm guessing that would be about 10. Oh, so close. And I'll do a cone as well on the 7 day. I think we can get one. No. Oh, they've all been thrown up on the 24-hour because FTX, bruh. Okay. We're gonna have to watch the old stream to get the date. See, like here you'd be like, I'll just put the coin down. No, sorry. It's not random when volatility is at 0. And if you have 5 things telling you that, hey bro, this is a significant point, maybe you should look into it. Right? If all stochastics turned up at one price or turned down at one price, bro, maybe you should look into it. Ooh. Alright. Busted. Damn it. Catalina Whales founders have that data. 55. Oh, 155. $255. 955. Okay, we got edge these boys in. This will be intraday cone. No, no, this is not intraday cone. The 15-minute will be the intraday cone. Readjust your lifestyle. Alright, pretty cool, nice, beautiful shit, Solana. Beautiful shit. For something that got absolutely rugged by a woolly mammoth. Fucking good shit here. Now, any closes above 26.80 cents, look for continuation to the upside. Any closes below $27.80, $26.80, you're gonna look for continuation down to 21.85, continuation down to 15. Right? Don't hate me, bro. That's just on that. Okay. Any closes above here. Whew, get ready for this, guys. You're gonna get excited. You're gonna get excited for this one. And it closes above there, $26. You look for continuation to $46. And it closes above $46. Oh my gosh, 69. Right? That is 69. Everyone's gonna sell their NFTs for 69 at $69. Alright, does that put in the market top for NFTs? Because there's a bunch of degenerates who are going to be buying these silly numbers. We will find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball NFT. Alright, anyway, so for now, any closes above there, we'll be looking for quick taparoos into $30. Any closes below $26, we'll be looking for I want to say that because it's quite a high number. So $27, any closes below $27, down into $23.40. It's mean on the 24-hour because it's looking like a 15-minute coin. Its mean is here at 21. Now, if Bitcoin, if Solana can hold above this orange line for as long as possible, that's technically bullish. Okay, so we haven't been bullish in Solana since 06. Pretty much 07 October 2022, right? This big candle that you see here, this is due to Sam rugging everyone, okay, right? Rugging everyone. Now, if it can just touch this blue line, which was a lot easier to do when it was closer in the cone, right? You could hold above the mean, touch the blue cone, and all this bullshit would never have been printed here. Now that is quite far away, but a blue line is a blue line, and thus is where price wants to go. Alright? Blue line or pink line. Anything in between is just noise, guys. So we have some noise, $30, $34, $40, $50. Alright? Solana, contraction, looking for positive drift on the 12-hour. If we have contraction and volatility, we'll negatively correlate in our returns of a hidden bull div. This guy over here is gonna quickly say, maybe I need to carry on just being green, a ridiculous amount of green again. Who knows? Alright, I'm gonna throw it down there. There we go. Daily, weekly, so I think we've pretty much hammered out Solana now. There we go, getting above reverse wave trend. It's beautiful. Now that's good. We can throw up our PB cones. Alright. Here we go. Closing above the pink, looking for another rush to $28. Will Sam FBS give everyone back their money, or will he say, no, it's all mine? Anyway, I don't know how to hype this shit out, but there you go. That's your range for the day. Now if we start closing above pink, 27,753, you have $28. Right? Close above $28. Shit gonna get party mode. $28.70. It's a 15-minute cone. Right? We looked at the 24-hour cone. Right? That little 15-minute cone breaks outside of that thing. You have a higher time frame cone for a reason. Alright? VREs, you're getting away from them. Haven't touched. No touchy. No touchy. Okay. I don't like that. Unfortunately. Alright, no touchy, but it did make a rush for it when it came in. Any closes below the pink line, I'll look for another save at 27,500. And that would be a continuation target down into 27,132. What you can see is it's pretty much the same range. Alright? The same range. The downside as we are here, that's 2%. And that is about 2% to the upside. Okay? To me, this looks like a pretty cool daily range, to be brutally honest. There's a lot of money to be made here, I think, today in this coin. We'll see what it has to say. What are we going to do next? I think we should do Ethereum. USDTP. Hopefully the wind isn't, sorry if that was a bit loud, hopefully the wind isn't messing with you. Alright. Oh, beautiful cones, beautiful cones. Da Vinci painted them for me, by the way. Yeah, called them up the other day, you know. Alright. And the ever infamous BTC pair against your favorite shitty coin. Alright, everyone's pumped, so everyone's daily means are gonna be here. Homies, I'm starting to get the feeling that today's daily mean gonna be quite decisive. But as we said with Solana, we want Solana to technically pump, technically dump quick sticks, like get the dump over and done with. It'd be nice if it happens in the next 6 hours. Then the 12-hour time frame that prints will pretty much have the legs to reach into mean reversion when it does have a traversal, and that'd be a beautiful thing for Solana to happen. So we want Solana to dump sooner. We don't want it to pump now. You know what I mean? We just need a 50-70% pullback, fam, and then we're fucking on the way, yeah? Alright. Now, Solana, let's go. And Ethereum, nothing amazing. Nothing amazing. We want to make sure that we have these guys. Binance. Come on, Binance. Okay, Solana, Ethereum, Bitcoin, XRP is done. Now, what is this? Contraction, positive credit. This is expansion to the downside. Alright. You're gonna have to close above this reverse chicken tendy over here at 19,333, where we pretty much are. I don't know if you're watching this. You close above there, you look for continuation. Close below here, you look for back down to 15. I'll just be kind on the next sprint. I'll say $1,600. When these two means cross, there'll be point of liquidity forming at 1750. Now there is a general trend saying, hey man, Ethereum's looking to get pampered. General trend is to the upside. Any closes above that reverse wave trend, we do look for continuation. The more aggressive sellers will be in just to pick up liquidity here and throw in another hidden bull div within the set. Okay, contraction was positively correlated. Contraction, that's 50-50. And let's do it on a one that would give us cleaner data. All right, that's perfect. That is perfect. Oh my gosh. All right. Sorry, I need to get some Poloniacs in my life here. Okay. Woo. So I will use it. Okay. Now we can throw up a Laplace distribution cone. Yeah. Oh, beautiful. What's that? Is that a new boy? We got a new boy. All right. Yeah, it might have been about that long since I've done one. All right. Good one. We got a new boy. Nice. That's looking like a tasty 6. Let's find out. Come on. Oh, nearly. Come on. Magical numbers appear. Nice. Got the drift on that Betty. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Alright. Alright. 80 closes above the pink line. We look for continuation back into 2,430. Book it. Any closes above that blue line, we look for 2,875. Any closes below this pink line over here, 1,915, we look for 1,693. Any closes below 1,693, look for 1,523. Any closes below 1,523, we look for, wow, that is amazing. I should have bought these options down here, man. Fuck, these things would have been in the, oh my word. There's an options price for $15 on Binance end of this year. I mentioned it and then immediately went to like 30 or 45 simple options. If you can use them, you'll see it there. End of this year's expiration. So it's still in the model. Beautiful thing. All right. Any closes above here, we can look for from 925. Its current market high can be $3,200. These are the magnets, 28.90 and 24. Let's get some direction. Okay, no direction as of yet. Contracting, that's positive drift. That's pretty good. That's it. So the positive drift that you see here, I'm not going to be switching off all these VREs. Sorry for that, guys. You're going to have your eyeballs bleed because I have to too. Any contraction phase, volatility contraction, negatively correlated, is going to be holding this negative returns from dumping through. Okay, now again, what's happening here is it's slowing down the dump, which technically means we got to look for a positive drift to back that signature. Expansion, that's 50-50. Any closes above this line over here, 1931, you look for continuation to the upside. Any closes, as you can see here, there's ROs wanting to mean revert, but it doesn't get the opportunity to print a bullish mean reversion if it closes below that target at 3927. That's on the 3-day. Slow bleed back into 1879 if that is the case. What do we got here? We've got a Ethereum cone that is not in the right place, but is in the right place for Solana. Alright, no one's volatility anytime soon, as we've had a new one, or more than have it in here. So we'll put it here. Okay, we've already marked you out. Alright, that's cool. Let me get the measuring tool. Oh, come on. Dun 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 dun. Doesn't measure correctly. Alrighty. Now, pretty boring. Boring. Any closes above 1980, look for continuation up into, oh wow, $2,300. Any closes below 1980, you look for continuation down to 1700. Anything that stops that is this line over here, 1830, 1869. Okay. Fails this orange line, you look for continuation down into 1300. Alright, daily volatility, hurry up. Contraction, positive contraction volatility, negatively correlated, positive drift, hidden bull div, sure, hidden bull div if closes above this line here, 1908. Let's see. I actually need to get a cup of coffee, man. This is fucking killing my brain here. Contraction, that's 50-50. That is, ooh, sneaky dump. That is contraction, that's positive drift. So, ooh, a nice one. Positive drift, ooh, cool. There we go. Ethereum, any closes above 1932, look for continuations to the upside into 1939. Any closes above 1939, we do look for immediate touch to 1954. Gonna get a bit freaking wild. So when it gets here, this would be the reason it could run to, because it's a very wide range in comparison to where it didn't hit its range. So it could run up into 1969. Like in 1969, something else happened. All right, we have +2 weekly mean. $2,019 is technically bearish if you don't break that. All right, so there'll be an opportunity for a lower high in Ethereum if it does have the legs to rip up here. Okay, but big target here, big wiki target. Can I say you have to hold above this red line in order to have the opportunity to get those higher numbers that we're looking at, like the 2,200. Now we have 1,835. Any failures below this yellow line over here, and any good daily printed below the weekly. So now weeklies become pretty much a short sell, and we do see that there's a daily at $20 higher. So I do believe Ethereum will rush to this 1954 within this week. Okay, now when it rushes here, people are going to start to panic in, and they're just going to buy it up, extra couple dollars into this lower high opportunity here. Well, if it fails this lower high opportunity or any one of these lines, right? So we're guessing this, we're guessing that level there Alright, and then it can mean revert down. Now that's option 1 if it was to pump. Option 2, if it was to pump, it's going to break through, it's going to hit this guy, and then guess what do we have? We have a whole bunch of friends on YouTube putting in lines. Right? Right? You check what I'm saying here, guys. Check what I'm saying here, man. See what I'm saying here, man? Okay. Very. New weekly is above. Technically it's bearish as we are underneath of it. Alright? We're gonna have to have some serious time frame pumperoos to get up into that action. Dumperoo, not so good on the 90-minute. Contraction. Oh, it's all just dirty dog because no one has freaking trade this shit. Like all these shit coins just trade like shit on the weekends, man. Mess up all the clean data that we have built up during the week, and then everyone's too scared to fucking trade. So it's just wicks. Okay, contraction, positive credit, expansion to the downside. Ugh. Ethereum always looking ugly. I don't know why it is this price that it is. God alone knows. 1932. Any close above 1932, look for continuation up. Let's see if we can be helpful here, guys. Let's see if we can be helpful here. There we go, 15 minutes. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. Ethereum, no 15-minute print for a long time. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. On a Friday night. Beautiful. Did its thing. Just because the rest of the market pumped it. Sorry about that. Trying to tell me, are you an island boy? Sorry. I can't have it all. I can't have it all, guys. I can't have it all that easy. Trading View is not gonna allow us to have it that easy. Alright? If I could just click Kabuya Kasha and not have more than, I don't know how many gazillion lines of code. I'm not allowed to have more than that. Oh, my friend, as you can see here, these get hammered. Alright. Thank you all for trading, devs. This is why we can do cool shit like this. Now, blue line for blue line. It's a beautiful thing. Coming back into this distribution cone like a demon. Alright. Dare question Laplace and Shannon entropy. They will cuss you from their graves. Don't be ignorant. Just be willing to learn. Okay. Now, 1934, continuation down into 1900. Easy. Lemon squeezy. Ethereum needs to hold. This is actually quite cool. Let's have a look. Hold up. Where's my other blue one? Hey. Oh. Okay. So there's a blue one that's actually matched up with the mean over here. So this target at 1916, serious target. Now, because we're going to get to the mean, what you want to do is technically set on a lower low, so that you can have a hidden bull div or something like that, or bull div. And that would be here. Okay, from this region, there's your lower low, boop, into 905. We're still above here, technically still bullish, baby. And super, back up into trying to turn higher time frame volatility signatures out. Okay, 6 hour, whatever. Beautiful Laplace distribution cone, working like an absolute beautiful thing. Okay, and seeing as we did break outside of the cone, what you would expect is pretty much the same percentage move. Alright, what happens to one side has to happen to the other, homies. I'm sorry for that. Get out of here. Piece of shit. Anyway, so we're in 64% up. Imagine the price here, minus 64% down. Simple as that. Okay, I'm not going to get into it. That's pretty cool. Ethereum bit shit, any closes below 63,000, 6371, whatever units, look for a dump to 6303, whatever, who cares units. Okay, now there's more levels of whatever, who cares, at 06243. Okay, why do I say that? This thing is the weekly mean, and it only had one little bit of candle body action, no loving. Alright, if you guys really loved it here whilst it was pumping, I'm sure you're gonna really love it here whilst it was dumping. That's the general observation, isn't it, fam? Okay, who can we do next? I'm getting quite exhausted over here. This is pretty much been an hour and 15 minutes. Let me have a sip of water. Maybe we can throw up VeChain. Nah. Yeah, we'll do. Nah, that's my secret shit, bro. No one's gonna be seeing that. Who else can we do? We've done Sol. You can do Litecoin. LTC USDT P. So I think I'm just going to shuffle down because the internet's pretty good at the moment. Alright, nothing happening here. Nothing happening here. You're going to have to do it the real way. You're not allowed to give, you're not allowed to be lazy when you're live, huh? You have to make sure that you give all the good examples. Okay. What do we got? 50 cents saying 30. 14 day saying dump, baby. See you at 72. If you don't hold above $93, so's my guy, pick a target. $90, 82, 73. 7 day. What we got? Contraction positive correlated. Pick a target. More than likely this one, 86. Any closes below, let's see. Any closes below 92.50. Look for continuation down. Opportunity for a reversal, reversal into $96 roughly. Now any closes above $96.07, you look for continuations upside. That would have mean reverted this around 5 day. Booyakasha. Contraction positive correlated. Pick a number, load up. Pick a number. Number picked 85 and $90. Can still have hidden bull div at $70.50. Okay, not bad. It's a similar signature that we're looking for Ethereum to play out here. We're looking for a pullback in, and more than likely be a weekly down here. Pull back in, and then hammer a hidden bull div from the new weekly print. Contraction positively correlated. That is negative drift. Pick a number. 87 region. Looking tasty. All right. Hidden bull div on 1 minute, 15 minutes, coming in at 89 if it was. Okay. 24 hour. What do we got? We've got contraction positively correlated. So it's sort of extended rearing down. Pick a number, 85 if it was to get the legs. There is a hidden bull div coming in here. It's just an under dirty signature. Okay, so this is going to be a manual order. Someone's going to manually buy it up, and then they're going to get hammered at like 99. It's a big move. It's $8. All right, or 96. Okay. Now any closes carry on closing below here. If retail doesn't have the volume to do said example as explained, 93.25 round about there. Start closing below there. Look for continuation down into this one, $86. Now you start closing below $86, you have 75. We pretty much pulled those same targets up. Don't believe these targets get hit. Wow, look at that beautiful thing. Okay, now 24 hour. Hidden bull div, so dirty. Okay, so we have some bear action, some bull action. We're going to look for a signature that's going to give us expansion and volatility, as the expansion and volatility is going to rush this process up to the downside very quickly. Alright, 12 hour is mean reverting to the upside. Pick a number, pick a number. Number picked. Any closes above 93.226. Maybe we can see this RO actually have the legs to randomly turn around in a honestly random place. Look for 91.76. Okay. Any values below this is just going to melt down into that. Okay. And 6 hour. Ugly signatures on these lower term time frames. Expansion 50-50. 3 hour. What do we got? Boring. 3 hour, same effect as we're pulling out here. Just call it 93 cents. Closes above there, look for continuation. Closes below 92.800, look for continuation down into $90. 90 minutes. Boring. 50-50. Hidden bears. Everyone just getting eaten up. Boring. Contraction. Positively correlated. Expanding down. 45 minutes. Got a lot of hard work to do in order to get this bullish. Now we throw up our VREs. Oh, sorry, Bitcoin. Litecoin. SOSG. That is so unfortunate to see, my guy. Like getting kicked in the shin. This thing's below its daily mean. What was its weekly mean? Oh, lucky. It's got a monthly mean and a weekly mean. Wow. Litecoin looking sketchy. Bongos. If she does bleed, she does bleed for a little bit. I need to throw up this Laplace distribution cone. There we go. Give us. Let's hurry. Let's go. Give us. There we are. Booyakasha. I love this. I love these tools, alpha trading tools. If you guys would like to use them, you are more than welcome. Jump into our Discord. We have free starter pack tools so that you can understand the 6 rules of volatility and mean reversion. 100. Alright. Okay. The plus distribution coin matching here, weekly level, $96. Any closes below that randomly pink area that Bitcoin, Litecoin is turning around at. It's this line. Any closes above, we look for quick toucheroo, peekaroo into $94. Any closes below, we look for a mega dump. Jokes. We look for a dump. Maximo $90. Maximo $89.50. Okay. Cool one, Litecoin. Yo, and we'll do the Litecoin. We didn't do Sol, bro. We didn't do Sol BTC, I don't think. Then we'll just finish off here. What do you want? You want to see yellow lines above price action, guys? Okay, weekly. Sorry about that. Weekly 8713. It's a point of safety. Like all these shit coins, there's more than likely gonna be a pullback, man. I would expect today, as I say, the sooner this happens, these pullbacks happen, the better those higher term time frames positive drifts have to save them and have this be an altcoin season, dare I say it. So any closes above, if you rewatch this, any holds above that dotted yellow line for these shit coins, if you hold above there, if price gets there in the next 48 hours and then returns back to where we are now, from here to here in 48 hours, boom, boom, on most of these charts, boom, boom, my man, you're going to have a serious pumperoo coming on your hands. Ain't nothing going to hold that back. If it just keeps on getting bled out here, I start to lose interest because I know that the next end of this month, those monthly means are printing below price action. So all they're doing is they're just bleeding it out, taking retail money when it's expensive, when the coin is higher price. they're just gonna dump it back in, man. So those are the things. I have no trust in crypto anymore now, since every time they pump, they always pull back, and you're like, why the fuck these things pull back? Well, my man, they're pulling back to the new weekly prints, they're pulling back to the new monthly prints. So it's just to have the patience to wait that long. Alright, and sometimes you can freak yourself out and you just start buying pumps that turn into dumps, right? Because it's like, oh, it's getting away from these levels. No, my man, it's just getting away from those levels so that homies can maximize buying power at these levels when it gets there. So that is what we're hoping. If people like shitcoins, they're going to be bouncing off these things. If people don't like shitcoins, they're going to be panic selling through them. Alright, I hope you guys have a lovely rest of the day. If you found this information helpful, please do like and subscribe. Yeah, if you'd like to support the channel, please have a look and my description and the links below. You can find access to Alpha Trading, where we teach for free volatility trading, quant trading. Okay, there's a few guys in there. We discuss in voice every day. They sort of do an afternoon session, some Bitcoin, some ACC nonsense, whatever they trade there at the ACC, and they do those side of things. I pretty much sit and I hammer all the shit coins and Bitcoins, and we get a good, beautiful market over picture. So I'm going to try to be doing this pretty much every day at this time. With a cup of coffee, I would be able to push it out for 2 hours, but now I'm kind of yawning and I pretty much just woke up. Anyway, thank you guys.